theme of inspiring change, I thought I would share why I left the Army to pursue a career in policing. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So I don't sit on the sidelines and watch pass me by. You have to seize every opportunity, and sometimes that means making your own. There's no time for pity parties or what could have or should have been. Life is what you choose to make of it. In 1994, I was a captain in the Canadian Armed Forces, and I just picked up the latest edition of Maclean's magazine, and I read an article by Christine Silverberg. At the time, she was the Deputy Chief of the Hamilton-Wentworth Regional Police, now known as the Hamilton Police. Christine spoke about her education and the importance for women to have post-secondary education. She also spoke about women in policing and indicated, unlike other male-dominated professions, there was no glass ceiling in her service, and women were afforded the same opportunities and could map out their own careers. It was at that time that I knew I wanted to belong to such a progressive police service, where I was in charge of my own destiny. Fast forward to today, I'm happy to say I'm now in my 18th year and have spent the last 8 years as a sergeant. I remained in the reserves, as mentioned, and retired at the rank of major with 20 years of service. I never did meet Christine, as she left before I was hired to take on the role of Chief of Police in Calgary. However, it was Christine's words that made me pursue policing, my master's in leadership, and now my doctorate in business. A woman I've never met, yet she was the most influential influence and my first mentor of many. I joined the Ontario Women in Law Enforcement Organization in 1997, and I've served as a board member since 2001. For the past 4 years, I've been the president, and I'm now in my second term. OWL, as we call ourselves, empower women to be all they can be. We encourage networking, self-development, and offer training opportunities, as well as recognition in the form of annual awards for such things as leadership, valor, and mentoring at provincial and international levels. The Ontario Women Law Enforcement is also affiliated with the International Association of Women in Police, and last fall I had the opportunity to travel to Durban, South Africa for the 51st International Training Conference on Global Empowerment of Women in Policing. And if you want to know what empowerment looks like, just bring over 1,000 women together from all over the world and allow them to march the streets in League of Nations carrying their flags in full uniform. Let me tell you, it's an amazing, powerful thing. The streets were lined with thousands of onlookers who cheered and waved in celebration what we stood for and knowing what women in Africa have endured to get to where they were today. I've never been more proud to be a part of such an amazing group of women. I've seen firsthand the power of women who work together and support each other, and it's a beautiful thing. Tonight is just one more example of the power of women and what we can achieve. And I want to thank you for allowing me to honor this celebration, and I congratulate all tonight's recipients. Thank you very much.